So it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and Dylan and I, Josh is taking a day off. Actually, he's working, so Dylan's going with me. We're going on an adventure, so come along with us and see what we pick up today. We've got a long way to go. Dylan, can you back on up just a little bit? Oh, he's gonna get it. I didn't back up quite far enough. That's good. So that's our new to us rig there. I believe it's a 51 Dodge. We're out here in Hutchinson, Kansas. I like old cars and trucks.
We got another short bed Dodge over here, but I think I just sold this white one the other day. have a power wagon at the other yard. He's buying it, and he wants this as a parts truck.
Ah, yeah.
Same color, same year.
Right. Well, it is short bed, yeah. Cool. And there's a, oh, what do they call those? That van thing.
Oh, the panel truck, yeah.
Panel truck,
That was a cool truck, but they had a tree growing around the other quarter panel. And when I picked it up, I didn't see it. It pulled the whole side outside.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
So I want to cut the side off of this and mount it on the fence or something.
Right. Grab this Plymouth wagon.
Yeah, I have a pair of those. There's another one over there.
Those are pretty cool. A lot of work, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah. They got that green 5-window Dodge over there. That's actually not a bad truck.
Yeah. I see that.
This one here's a pretty rare truck. 1-year only cab with the wraparound back window.
Is that a 56?
I believe so.
Yeah. I think it is.
55 still had the 5-window style.
Right. And that had the big back.
And then 57 had this back window, but it was a different
front end. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was supposed to be here to get this, but he called and canceled, so I gotta shove it back in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
That usually happens. I schedule everybody for one day,
Uh-huh.
and then at least 1 or 2 of them cancel.
They don't show up.
Yeah.
There's a 66 or 7 Charger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've had 66 here.
Yeah. Cool.
4-seat truck.
That's cool. Missing the grill.
We got another short bed over here, 86. Guy was telling me that the width and the bed mounts, cab mounts, everything are almost identical on these as they are those old ones, like that 66.
Oh, really?
You just have to shorten the frame in the middle by about 3 inches.
Huh.
And then everything, just
Everything will
slight
transfer.
modification, bolts right on.
I'll be darned.
So you can have newer
Newer stuff. Yeah. Better suspension and cool.
I got another power wagon there, but it's the one that hit a tree.
Tree, yeah. And then the tailgate of something over there.
Yeah. Another Dodge 5-window cab. We got a cool pilot house over here, short bed. This is a Dodge.
Is it?
I sold that a long time ago. It's still sitting.
This is a Van Brunt grain drill. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
That is a cool truck.
This is even the hydromatic or whatever, the automatic version.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what Dodge called it. I think it's automatic.
Fluid drive, hot, yeah.
Everybody had their own name for automatic back in the day.
They did, yeah.
Ford-O-Matic.
Cool.
Power drag.
Yeah, 5-window.
Glad I got it when I did, because another year or two, that tree would.
It would have taken. Yeah, that'd have ruined the cab and the bed.
Like it is, but not that.
Yeah.
It's mostly GM stuff back here.
Yeah, that's all right. tractors? You got tractors here somewhere?
Yeah, maybe go take a look at it. Walk back there.
If you don't mind.
Yeah. Got a row of them. We'll check out this homemade tractor first. That'd be good for you.
All right.
If you do tractor content.
Yeah. So how long have you had this this location?
Bought it at the end of 2020, so a little over 4 years.
There's a lot of cars in here in 4 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I've crushed over 1,000 out of here, and I've shipped out probably another 300 or 400. So there's over 1,000 here now. So
Wow.
roughly 2,500 cars in 4 years.
That's a lot.
This little homemade
Homemade rig, isn't it? Huh.
neat piece.
That is pretty cool. Somebody just...
And they must like Farmall, because they even made the fake Farmall nose.
Oh, they did, didn't they? Yep. And the grill, it kind of resembles a Farmall.
Yeah.
Huh.
I
That's
thought it
funny.
was neat.
That is neat.
Stashed it out in the trees somewhere. That's where I found it, was in the trees.
Yeah.
Put it back.
That's cool. Yeah, sure is.
Have to do a little bit of tree cutting, and I told them the road in with crushed cars, or cars too crushed.
Oh, yeah. This looks like it might hold a little water back here.
Not too bad. This is a little sandy soil.
Oh, so it drains out. Do you ever see any John Deere bicycles?
Yeah. Well, there was one at an auction. The video comes up tomorrow. Just watch it, you'll see it. It's
Okay.
right at the end of the video. I didn't buy it.
I collect those too.
I should have bought it.
Yeah.
Nobody would bid on it, so they just threw it in with the pile of scrap.
Oh, really? Wow.
$1.
There's a Dodge truck.
Yeah. Long bed step side. 67.
Nice.
Thought about a truck came from Panhandle of Texas.
It ought to be pretty rust free then.
Yeah.
Case.
Tractor rope.
Yeah. Oh,
John Deere back there.
I saw that. That's one of them.
Really.
Well.
Look at that. We were just talking about this.
We were, yeah. That's how I discovered your channel, was on a John Deere Facebook page.
Oh.
You had one you scrapped out, I don't know, sometime in the last year.
Oh, that really
Old
rusty
one?
brown one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody was talking about it. You probably riled them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so then I got to look at it, and then I was like, well, this is pretty cool. All these cars and crushing and
Yeah.
whatever. That's a slant dash too.
We got two of these. The other one's complete. See, that was a really early John Deere A, I believe, that I crushed. But man, there was nothing good left on that thing. What little good was left, I pulled off.
Yeah, I think you told me you got the mag and carburetor. Or
that was already gone. All I
was
saved off of it was the seat and the bracket for the seat.
Oh,
And then the radiator was junk, but I saved the cast
surround.
iron piece off the top.
Cool. Well, you ever sell these tractors?
Sometimes, farmers a lot of times, they're so heavy that they're worth more for scrap than
Right.
what they're worth for anything else.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a same tractor, a little later model.
Yeah, I'm in the line these tractors for
Just to look at, yeah.
I need to go through and get some of the more junkier ones out, crush those, and put some better ones in their place.
Yeah.
These all look pretty cool. This case has no grill on it. When I put these here, that's all I had, but now I have others. So
Right, right.
drag that one out, put something else back.
Yep. And another old Dodge truck back there.
Yeah. M&M was pretty cool.
Yep,
Grill on there.
it is, yeah.
And the little case with the bus on the front of it.
Uh-huh. Huh, it's fiberglass. How are we doing? Picture of that.
If you like old equipment, I'll show you a rug grader back here.
Yeah,
Cool.
sure.
I got a few odds and ends, antique pieces.
Yeah. I think that's a potato digger. I think. They look at it close. Hang on a second. You don't mind.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
What do you got over here? Let me look.
What those were is he had bottoms in them, and they have skids on them so he could go around and feed his cows.
Yeah. I don't know if those are John Deere or not. I'll have to investigate that.
I saw a lot of them for burn rings.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Sent three up to Texas. Here's another full pilot house.
Yep,
Winch truck.
it is. It's cool. There's your bed, Dylan.
Another truck back here. John Deere.
Ah. This one is more complete.
Yeah. This they parked it right where it was sitting when I got it. Carburetor. They robbed it off for another tractor they had. I think everybody said it was all.
Huh. Huh? We need it. Let's see what the number is. Getting there. Might be able to see it now.
Missed a bed on that truck over there. You need it for your truck.
Which bed? The grain bed? Would you ever sell that one?
Yeah. That'd probably be about $900 on it.
I will strongly consider that. Might make
I'm gonna drive
another
back out here and take it.
might make another trip out here to see him one day and pick it up.
Yeah.
Let me take some still pictures.
We gotta get it.
Get your money out.
Those two tractors right there were two first tractors I brought into this property. When I put those there, none of this was here.
Oh yeah?
They were just kind of cool on the backside of the property.
Right.
Now they're not even on the backside of the property.
Yeah, exactly. That's a cool door on that Ford there.
Yeah.
Have you already filmed that?
Yeah. That's a local, or they used to be a local company. They're all gone now.
Right. That's pretty cool.
I have an international semi that has that same logo on the door from the same place.
Huh.
And then I have an international dump truck, same thing. Got a couple bug-eye Dodges, one here and
Yeah,
there.
I see that.
Just got those. And then road graders back here.
There's another one. Problem is, we just we had a big auction at our place. My dad passed away about 2 years ago, and we had a big auction last year and
Yeah.
sold about 75 tractors and 35 or 40 cars,
Yeah.
and we still got probably that much left. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Steven still got the original stencil on there. That's cool. It takes a little something extra to haul that.
Yeah. Even just fitting it on my trailer, I had to cut the tongue off. There was no way of doing it.
Right, yeah, because its tongue sticks way out there.
Yeah, so it was bent anyway, so I figured just a piece of pipe.
Right. That's cool. That's really cool, but that's one of those things that's so big that
Yeah, I like how the wheels,
how they
made
tilt.
clean,
Yeah.
You gotta, all the levers and things you gotta run all at the same time. And
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's all there too. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
missing anything.
They were using it right up until her husband passed away.
Oh, really?
That was in the early 70s, and it never got touched again.
Yeah. Cool.
That
Well.
same farm cleanup where that came from, we pulled out of the barn a 53 GMC 5-window visor optioned out truck. And he blew the head gasket, so he pulled it in the barn, took the head off, changed the head gasket. It was that night that he passed away.
Oh,
So that truck was still in the barn.
just
like
sat
that.
there like that, yeah?
Last tagged in 19 or whatever year it was.
Yeah. Huh.
They had a 57 Chevy 2-door hardtop in the barn. They kept that.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of motor graders. We just cut those up for iron. I had no way of hauling those.
Right. Man, I don't even know where we're at, where we started, where we're at.
20 acres here.
I'm totally lost. There's another old Dodge over there.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's kind of an unusual one is that green 5-window way over there.
Uh-huh.
That's got the automatic. I've never seen a big truck with an automatic in it.
Oh, yeah. That would be rare. What's that white one there? Is that the one you said you had sold, or?
No. No, that short bed up there was the only one that's...
Oh, okay.
That white short bed.
That's a 77 or 8 too. Cool. Oh, locked up. That's all right. Pretty cool.
My father-in-law has a short bed club cab. That's truck there.
Yep.
Last year the V8. Couple more pilot houses.
Yep. Deer stand.
Yeah, that was your one. This was a factory Hemi truck, but the Hemi's gone.
Ah.
56.
56.
Same as that orange stepson.
Yeah. We've got a 59, just like that, same size truck.
Yeah.
59 with it's got a 315 Hemi in it.
Okay.
My grandpa bought it new.
Huh. We've got a Dodge fire truck at the other place. Real nice looking truck, but it was a Hemi truck, and they bought it for the Hemi, pulled it out,
Yeah.
and bought the rest of the truck.
Gotcha.
The Hemi for this truck was in the barn, the one that they had taken out, and it was no good for sure, and it still brought, I don't think, $500-600.
Wow. So do you have pretty good luck with selling the parts and pieces that you cut off?
Yeah, they sell pretty good. Most of these I bought, like this already done. A friend of mine lost his storage lot where he had all these cars at.
Oh.
But a lot of these over here.
Yeah.
And he had to either crush them or sell them, so I gave him like $50 over scrap price and bought them all.
Right. Looks like you got a pretty good network of people to buy that type of stuff from you, probably.
Yeah, it's up and down. I'll go months without selling anything sometimes, and then other times I'm so busy I can't see straight.
Yeah.
And he's got this pair here. He used to drive that one and he wrecked it, so he bought this one for parts.
Huh.
Pulled all the parts off and
Yeah.
never got us walked over.
Yeah. Huh. Two-wheel drive, yeah. Cool.
You don't see it in pickups very often, but bigger trucks you sure don't see it very often.
Right. There's a Dodge on that,
Yeah.
or maybe you just set that on there.
No,
But
it was made like that. They're a feed wagon.
there's a 50. Is this 57? 58? Oh, it is. Yeah.
The bifold hood.
That's a cool cab.
Yeah.
I saw this. I was thinking this.
Yeah, that was a 57 logo, but they started on a 56 putting it on.
Oh, okay.
Forward look, I think they called them.
Uh huh. Yeah. Cool.
Must have been a skunk somewhere back here.
Yeah.
Yesterday it smelled like this.
You can smell him.
He was a lot stronger yesterday, so he must not be there anymore.
Well, let's hope not.
Be a long drive.
Yeah.
I've seen a million skunks. I've never been sprayed. One time I had a skunk chase me. It was mating season, and I walked up on a female and a male skunk, and the male chased me about like 40, 50 feet.
I was out in the woods one time and during deer season in the rut, and it was quiet, and all of a sudden I heard this commotion. I didn't realize I was on the trail, and this doe comes running right at me. Like touched my clothes, ran right past me, and the buck was right behind her.
Oh man.
And he came up and stopped and looked at me and snorted and stomped his foot and stuff. I thought I was in trouble there for a minute, and then he turned around and ran off.
That was me working on a farm cleanup here a few months ago. I was out in the trees just looking around, and I walked up on a buck. He was not happy that I was there, trying to figure out what I was doing, who I was.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty territorial.
Last year I was mushroom hunting, and I walked up and I heard noises, and there was a fawn ran off. All of a sudden out of nowhere, the mama came running out of the woods right towards me.
Ah, yep.
I thought, well, I'm done for now. So I just went off to the side as far as I could, and she went on past me and kept on going.
Right.
So she got so close I could hear her breathing.
That's close enough.
Yeah. She wasn't a real big one, but she's bigger than I was.
Guarding her baby like that, she's got
Yeah.
intentions, so you want to stay away.
Makes me a little bit nervous. Every year they see more and more mountain lions around here. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
anymore when I'm out mushroom hunting, I take protection with me.
Sure. Speaking of protection,
Yeah.
wow, that's like Bonnie and Clyde right there.
Yeah. Target practice for
Yeah.
50 years. There's probably 3 generations of grandkids shot that car.
Probably.
That's an Air Force truck there.
Oh yeah.
68. Guy started pulling it apart, cut the floor pans out to replace them, and then just. that
Oh, I
was
see.
it.
He's got bore. I thought it was 4-wheel drive or something.
Yeah, no, you
Setting
just-
up high like that.
Yeah, just set it on those 4x4s.
Yeah. I had one like that years ago. It was an old, I think it was probably an Army or Air Force truck. Then it was a fire truck,
Yeah.
and I ended up selling it. Wish I'd kept it now, but
Yeah, I had that M34A Jeep up there, kind of where that short bed 66 was.
uh-huh.
That was a military Jeep, and then it got turned into a fire department. My other crew cab, the green crew cab, was an Army crew cab.
Okay, yep. Yeah, it's Army colors.
Kind of a rare one though. It's a more optioned out truck. It's got the chrome bumpers. And normally, when it was for the military, it was plain Jane.
Yeah.
That was a factory V8 truck, chrome bumpers, a few more things on it. At the other yard, I've got a 71 Dodge crew cab that's 100% optioned out. Power steering, factory AC, whole 9 yards. But it's the rustiest one I've ever seen.
Hmm.
So the guy needs 2 really to swap all those parts over.
Right, yeah. That's an interesting rig right there.
Homemade military chassis, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. And it's got a Chevy 216 for power, Federal cab, and it's got a GMC cab over and hood on it.
Huh. Yeah. That's wild. You don't see that every day. There's a smaller road grader.
Yeah.
That'd be a little easier to handle. Well, thanks for the tour, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I kind of geek out on stuff like this.
Yeah.
Old cars and trucks, you know, whatever, equipment. It's not, they're not making it anymore, and this modern stuff not nearly as cool.
Yeah, if I could keep it all, I would, but I mean, as you
Yeah.
see, this is full, so I can't
Oh,
keep
yeah.
it all.
Right. Well, like I said, I like the way you do it. You try to give it a chance at least, and then, you know, if it doesn't get it, then it doesn't get it. But
Yeah.
that is cool. Hell. see our load. Now you see what we got up so early for. We got a John Deere Lister planter on here, and we've got a 51, I think, Dodge Pilot House, little 1.5-ton truck. We're out here in Hutchinson, Kansas with Silas Manchie and Adventures Made from Scratch. That's his YouTube channel. Highly recommend you check it out. Very, very cool channel. He does a lot of old car stuff. He crushes cars, but only after he's given them a chance to survive. So pretty cool situation. Anyway, we've got her all chained down. We're gonna head east. What do you think, Dylan?
It's a load.
I think it's a load.
10 hours of drive.
Dylan has found something he wants to come back for. We're not going to say what it is because we don't want to ruin the surprise.
2 things. It's really 2 things.
2 things. So you may see us here again sometime in the future. So anyway, that's it for now. Peace out. All right, well, we made it home. What was it, like 4.5, 5-hour drive?
One way, yeah.
One way, 4.5, 5-hour drive. We left before the sun came up this morning. You can see the sun's
Just about to go down.
getting ready to go down. It's been a long day. So what we got here, Dill? We got a John Deere Lister planter that we picked up first. And
On me. On the way here.
I gotta say, I don't know much about these Lister planters, but this thing, other than it's missing a box over there and the top to this box, but it's got these little wheel scrapers on here, and they're on both sides. I thought they were, somebody just put those on there, but they're on both sides. And the plows look good, they're in good shape. So yeah, we might put this thing to work. Not might, we're going to put this thing to work here pretty soon, but pretty cool piece actually. We don't have these in this part of the world. I don't know why, probably too many rocks, who knows. But again, pretty cool piece, and it's all there, it's complete. It's not all broken up, welded or anything, so pretty happy with that. I mean, just take a look at those. Look how nice they look.
It does crack me up. I understand it's a 51.
All this is still on here. These guards and the chains in there. Everything is there. It's not broken. We did take the tongue off so it would fit on the trailer. But I mean, the wheels aren't. A lot of times you see these are worn out or missing or gone completely. Sometimes these wheels are barely hanging on, but it's really in good shape. I thought this was interesting. This is this wheel you can slide it. That's a keyed axle. So you can slide that wheel in and out. That's pretty cool. I don't know a dang thing about them. It's pretty cool though. And then what's our big surprise there? What's that?
What did you say it was, a 57?
51.
51 Dodge?
Yeah, I think it's a 51.
Flatbed, pretty nice.
It's a really nice truck.
I don't think it's got enough taillights on it though.
Let's go look at the taillights. Oh, who's this guy?
Hitchhiker.
Don Hutchinson.
Who's this guy?
Don Hutchinson.
Well, hi Don.
I guess that's the truck's name now, huh?
The truck's name is Don. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We did have 8.
We did have 8, but it disappeared. It didn't make the trip.
Lost it somewhere along the way.
We got a really cool Dodge taillight there. That may find its way on the wall.
Looks like we had 2 Dodge taillights there
Did.
at one point.
But the custom exhaust there, a piece of pipe, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice.
Custom exhaust and Bluetooth drive shaft.
It does have a Bluetooth drive shaft. That was optional in 51.
You got keys for the toolbox?
No, we can't get into the toolbox either. We don't know what's in there. There's the drive shaft.
It's a mystery.
It's Wi-Fi because you can't see it. So we would like to we'd like to thank Silas for showing us around his place there. Dylan said we actually walked a mile, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of cool cars, trucks, and stuff there. If you need some car part, not really car parts, but if you need a car or truck, he doesn't really do car parts, but he does cars. He'll sell whole cars. He'll sell you a nose or a tail end off a car if you want a wall hanger, something like that. But his name's Silas Manchie, and his channel is Adventures Made from Scratch. And highly recommend you check that out. It's a really cool channel, and that's how we found this truck. And we're probably going back. So Silas, if you're watching this, we'll probably be in touch soon.
You gotta elaborate why we're going back.
We can't elaborate why. We don't want someone to know what we're buying.
That's
Joshua.
a good point. But who wants to go back is the big part.
I want to go back. I think that's well known at this point.
Dylan found something there that if we had room on the trailer would be on here right now, but unfortunately we didn't. So
without it,
we're probably going back. So Silas, we'll be in touch, bud. All right, well, Dylan, did you have a good day?
Yeah. Back hurts, my butt hurts. I'm ready for a shower, dinner.
I'm ready to go eat too.
hey, you know what? It's Mexican Friday.
It is.
It is Friday. It is Friday. Okay. Well, if you like this, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button down at the bottom, and tell a friend about us if you would. That helps us grow the channel and helps us become more seen on the old YouTubers, and we would greatly appreciate that. And we appreciate y'all watching. Hope you continue to watch, and hopefully we can continue to give you good content. We'll see you on the next one.
This thing got a Hemi in it? Nope. She don't. But hey, you know what? It's 6 in a row, ready to tow.